And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lions Field here in beautiful Kenmundy, Illinois, the home of the South Central Cougars, who this afternoon play their final regular season game of the year here in this park as they face the North Clay Cardinals, or their final conference regular season game, that is, as they take on the North Clay Cardinals. Each team playing in their eighth game in conference. The Cougars coming in at 6-12 on the season and 1-6 on the conference, while North Clay rolls in at 16-5 on the season and 6-1 in conference play. The Cardinals playing to maintain their position in the tournament as the Cougars are pretty much set. They will be playing Friday in the 8-9 matchup. I believe it's probably Beecher City that they are playing against, as I don't think that the Cardinals or the Cougars, even with a win today, can get out of that game or get into a better position. But North Clay at 6-1, trying to stay on the upper half of a seeding set that would probably see them seeded second in the National Trail Conference tournament coming up next week. The semifinals and finals of which will take place at North Clay's home field there at the high school in Louisville. So that is there's still quite a bit to play for, and South Central trying to get trying to turn the season around. They were 5-5, hit a 6-game losing streak before they picked up a win recently, but they will be facing the North Clay Cardinals under John Freck, and they will send up Jack Compton here to bat first. Jack Compton is pitching today for North Clay. He faces the first pitch from Chase Garetas. Chase Garetas. I get that wrong every first time I say it, and I feel terrible, as Garetas got that one wrong too. He just hit Compton and puts him on base. That'll bring up Caden Craig, the left-handed swinging right fielder. He'll be followed by Cody Zimdars in the 3 spot. Ian Jones hits cleanup today for North Clay. Carter Walden in the 5 spot. Trenton Ingram hitting 6th. It'll be Trevin Sidwell, the former Cougar, hitting 7th. Will Ballard in the 8 spot. Cooper Lewis, the designated hitter, in the 9 hole. He bats for Colin Schnepper. Compton, Craig, Zimdars, Jones, Walden, Ingram, Sidwell, Ballard, and Lewis for North Clay. Runner goes on the first pitch and takes second base. That's the thing, Jack Compton, he has a ton of speed. He's a really good athlete. And he takes second base with his first opportunity. Yeah, that's the thing. Luke Shoemate's behind the plate, catching Chase Garada's pitches. Luke's a good catcher, but wasn't much he could do there. That one fouled back defensively elsewhere for South Central. Garrett Shoemate, Luke's twin brother, is over at third base. They're juniors. Aiden Hoover is a freshman at short. Aiden Strobel is a freshman at second base. They're over to the right side. And Colton Tuckstein is a freshman over at first. Bounces to Tuckstein. He gathers, steps on the bag for the first out of the day, as Compton will move over. Compton running for himself, even though he is the pitcher. 3 unassisted. On the put out. Here comes Cody Zimdars, hitting third for the North Clay Cardinals. Ian Jones is on deck. They've got the first run of the game sitting about 90 feet away. And you know that Zimdars would love to get him in. Around the outfield, I haven't mentioned the defense for the Cougars. Sebastian Kruger out in left, Hudson Moore in center field, and Isaac Garetas out in right field. Garetas to shoemate the battery today. Bouncer up the gut, gets over the head of Strobel and into center field for the first base hit of the day. The run does score, and that will make it 1-0 in favor of North Clay in the very early going. Appreciate y'all tuning in today for high school baseball. As there's a little bit of professional baseball still going on, too. I'll keep y'all updated on it. As Cleveland and Detroit just played, their bouncer to short, freshman to freshman, in time. Double play, nicely turned. Aiden Hoover to Aiden Strobel to Colton Tockstein, and that'll do it for the Cougars. They leave none, but they do score a run on one hit. We'll move to the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 North Clay.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots?
Well, check that as the umpires talk things over. And Zimdars is going to be safe at first base. Or pardon me, Zimdars out at second, and Jones is safe at first base. Okay, I don't have an eraser. Let's call it fielder's choice 6-4. That brings up Carter Walden with a man on first. The South Central squad with 2 seniors, 3 juniors, and 4 freshmen. Boy, you don't see an infield of majority freshmen very often in high school baseball, but that's what Coach Jones has with Hoover, Strobel, and Tuckstein. They are gaining valuable experience. 0-2 the count here on Carter Walden. Walden, big senior first baseman. And he gets struck by a pitch. That's 2 hit batsmen so far for Garetas. Pretty sure he didn't mean anything by it. Just a little wild today. 77 miles an hour on that pitch. He's got some pretty good speed. Pretty good velocity. 78 on that one. As Trenton Ingram stands in and looks at an 0-2 count. The runner in scoring position. Bouncer to the right side stays fair. Grabbed by Garetas. He throws him out, and that will now do it for the South Central Cougars as they leave 2. And they did score 1 on 1 hit. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning, or bottom of the first inning now. It's still 1-0 North Clay.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Back here at Lions Field in Ken Monday. Jack Compton getting ready to pitch for the North Clay Cardinals. He's got Trenton Ingram behind the plate there. He will face the following lineup. Aiden Hoover leads off. He's the shortstop. Wears number 3. He'll be followed by Garrett Shoemate and then Hudson Moore in the 3 spot. Cleanup will be Chase Gorettes. Luke Shoemate hits 5th. Sebastian Kruger in the 6th spot. It'll be Colton Tockstein, the freshman, out at number 7 hole. Another freshman in the 8 and another freshman in the 9. Isaac Gorettes in the 8 spot. Aiden Strobel in the 9 hole. So actually, when it comes around, there'll be 4 freshman swingers in a row. Hoover, Shoemate, Moore, Gorettes, Shoemate, Kruger, Tockstein, Gorettes, and Strobel. Compton on the mound hits the mid-80s. Might be able to even pump it up occasionally to the upper 80s. He was warming up in the mid-80s, taking a look at that radar gun that Coach Jones has up here. When the curveballs go in the upper 70s, you unleash it, you're getting harder than that. As defensively for North Clay, as I mentioned, Ingram behind the plate for Jack Compton. Over at third base, it's Trevin Sidwell. Cody Zimdar is playing shortstop. Ian Jones over at second and Carter Walden at first. That is a full-on set of seniors as that one is popped to the pitcher without him having to take a step. 1 out. Garrett Shoemate will step up. Around the outfield, Will Ballard is a sophomore out in left field. Colin Schnepper in center and Caden Craig in right. Craig is senior, Schnepper a junior. 7 seniors, 1 junior, 1 sophomore, and a freshman in the lineup for the Cardinals. And that freshman is the designated hitter, Cooper Lewis. It's another thing you don't often see as a freshman in the DH spot. And next one comes curving back into the strike zone on Shoemate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 pitches. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. We've seen Jack Compton pitch. He is tough. I think this is just the second game I've had for North Clay this year. Our friend Josh Zink usually handles their contest. Curveball came right back in. And Hudson Moore take a look at the umpire, said, "Are you serious?" Yes, it did. Yes, it did. The next to Hudson Moore. He stepped out. He stepped in the bucket that time. And he is a little bit flummoxed right now. Probably needs to step out of the box, take a timeout. He is not going to do it. And Jack Compton says, "See you later." Steve Reich 3. That'll do it. We'll head to the top of the second inning. It is 1-0 North Clay.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the grout.
Hey, Cubs win! Cubs win! It's been 27 years since Harry Carey died. Boy, that guy still is recognizable. As Goretta's heating it up here in the second inning. First two pitches are strikes to Trevin Sidwell. Sidwell will be followed by Will Ballard, Cooper Lewis. Anybody gets on, we'll see the top of the lineup turning to Jack Compton. 0-2 the count remains as that one is popped into short center field. Jogging over, Hudson Moore with the play. Cubs already up 1-0 in their divisional series with the Padres. I believe they were the underdog, even at home going into that series. I think the Padres were like minus, wasn't much of an underdog. Padres were like minus 102, and the Cubs were minus 120 or plus 120 or something like that. As Goretta's has one get away from him, Will Ballard didn't even move on that one, just let it zip past over the top of his head. I don't think he could have been hit by that. Way too high. 2-0 the start here on Will Ballard. Sophomore left fielder. Getting his first look this season at Chase Goretta's. This is the first time these two teams have played. And there is ball four. First time these two teams have played here in the fall season. A little bit seemingly unusual, but that's the way the cookie crumbles this year. Throw to first, boy, they got him. They did not get him. I thought they had him. We don't have the instant replays tonight. Abby's in the truck doing a great job. Abby Springmeyer bringing the pretty pictures to you. Greg Suzuki, I believe, is out on the right field side. And Kenny Hildebrand over on the left-hand side. Standing on the stands with the cameras. Gorgeous day here in Kenmundy. 87 degrees at game time. Probably has dropped a little bit now. Runner goes, and they got him this time. Gotta say, Luke Shoemate's got a heck of an arm. And that is a CS. 2-4. For out number two. Cooper Lewis at the plate, looking at 0-2 count. And barely catches a piece of what might have been strike three. Lewis, the designated hitter. He's a freshman. Pops off to the side. Sidwell flew out to start the inning. Ballard struck by a pitch. Oh, pardon me, walked. Did not. Like I said, I don't need to add to Goretta's troubles. He's already hit 2. Ballard walked. Erased, caught stealing. Bouncer to shortstop, and it's going to get under the glove of Aiden Hoover. We'll call that a base hit, the official score. Feeling generous as the year goes by, I suppose. Is that what you're feeling? He says yes. Are you sure you want to feel that way? He says yes. All right. 32nd pitch of the day for Gorettis is strike 1 to Jack Compton. Compton was struck by a pitch back in the first inning. Stole a base, came around to score. On the single from Cody Zimdars. That's where we stand with the 1 run scored. Compton looking at a 2-1 count. Gorettis peeking over at first, throws over now. Had a chance to speak with Landon Zerlini, the new basketball coach, here for South Central a little bit ago. Bouncer too short. Oh, that's going to be picked off by the third baseman. Throw across. In time. That will finish the Cardinals off here in the second inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Score remains 1-0.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Jack Compton heads back to the mound for his second inning of work. He will face Chase Gorettis, followed by Luke Shoemate and Sebastian Kruger. Anybody gets on, we'll see the freshman Colton Toxtein. North Clay looking for their 17th win on the season, in the fall season here in baseball. And the first pitch to Gorettis is the curveball coming back in for strike 1. He has been very effective on that curveball. John Parker, the home plate umpire, behind the plate. I guess that is redundant. He is the home plate umpire. Bob Alexander out on the base pass. 0-2 to Gorettis. Compton throws that one way outside, I think just to show everybody he can throw one outside. Pretty much every pitch prior to that one had been in the zone. As he's thrown 15 pitches through 1 1/3. Cody Zimdars with a nice pick and throw. I'll bring up the catcher, Luke Shoemate. Gorgeous day. I mentioned 87 degrees at game time. The weatherman said it was 7 miles an hour breeze. Boy, I don't see it. Maybe a little breeze, but I do not see 7 miles per hour. Flag is laying pretty limp out there in left field. Halfway, about 2/3 of the way from the foul pole to the, maybe 3/4. 3/4 of the way, let's call it, from the foul pole to the power alley. 300 feet to the foul pole on the left side, as that one's fouled to the right side out of play. And the youngster was out there in perfect position to get that just on a bounce or two. 300 to the foul poles, 330 to the power alleys, 360 to center. That one's out to left field. Backing up on it, Caden Craig makes the play for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Sebastian Kruger. Kruger, left fielder today for the Cougars. Kruger the Cougar. Getting his first look at Jack Compton. Compton shakes off his catcher. Now he's ready. And I think he had it right. That one might have said, did that say 86 before it flashed off of there? I'm going to have to look faster. 78 on the curve coming in. That's pretty good high school pitching, folks, if you can throw a curveball almost 80 miles an hour. That one banged straight back up the middle, first hit of the day for the South Central Cougars. That'll bring up Colton Tockstein, first baseman. Right-handed swinger with 2 outs. 86 on that fastball. As Kruger staying pretty close to the bag. With 2 outs, he doesn't want to get picked. That ball knocked out into left field on the jog. Caden Craig has it to finish off the Cougars. Cougars pick up a hit, leave one. We'll head to the top of the third. It is 1-0 North Clay.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Florida Savings Bank, we make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for.
Caden Craig had a couple of putouts in that bottom of the second inning. He will head up to swing first in this top of the third. He grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. He'll be followed by Cody Zimdars and Ian Jones. Anybody gets on, we'll see Carter Walden again. As the 2-3-4 hitters due up for the Cardinals. Cardinals lead 1-0. That run coming in the first inning on a hit by pitch, stolen base, and a RBI single for Cody Zimdars. Compton was hit by the pitch. Garetas catches that curveball as well. The lefty swinger bounces it straight up the gut. Tough play and smart play there by Aiden Hoover as that thing took a wild whipping bounce there off the pitcher's mound. And that'll be a base hit for Caden Craig. A leadoff hit. Puts Craig on first base. First pitch to Zimdars. Hit out to left. Easily dealable for Kruger. And there's an out. First out of the inning. They'll bring in Ian Jones, second baseman today. And he swings at the first pitch he sees. A nice grab again by Kruger. Keeping Kruger busy this inning. So Carter Walden will head to the plate as the choo-choo train set to pass. Curveball comes back in for strike one. John Parker has a consistent strike zone. Swing and a miss. He's been given that right-handed, or that curve coming from the right side all night long. That ball knocked into center field. It's a base hit for Walden. Craig will move up just one. And 2 hits for North Clay now with 2 outs. 1 hit with 2 out. 1 hit was the leadoff. That'll bring up the catcher, Trenton Ingram. With 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Chance for North Clay to give themselves a little bit of room here. Chase Garetta's on the mound. Curveball in for a strike. Really solid crowd here for South Central and for North Clay. As the regular season conference season ends today. We've got St. Anthony up at Dietrich on the other station going on right now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So, Garetta's pitches around a couple of hits. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It is 1-0 North Clay.
Florida Savings Bank, we make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done and they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank, community-minded, great products, great services. It's just a great place to bank.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top-tier truck maintenance. In their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet, they're growing stronger. Expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking. Family-driven, service-proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
1-0 as we move to the bottom of the third inning. North Clay leads by 1. They picked up a run in the top of the first. It's been pretty There have been a few hits, but maybe one or two kids in scoring position since then, but not too much going on. South Central 0-1-0. North Clay 1-4-0. Looking at the box. The first pitch from Compton is in for a strike to Isaac Gorettes, the freshman. He'll be followed by Aiden Strobel, the freshman. And then up to the top of the order, Aiden Hoover, the freshman. 3 freshmen going here in this bottom of the third. 8, 9, and 1. Swing and a miss. D-Reich 3. That would be strikeout number 3 on the day for Compton. If anybody gets on, we'll see Garrett Shoemate for the Cougars. Bright, sunshiny day here in Ken Mundy, Illinois. Bouncer to short. Zimdars gathers, fires it across in time. So we turn to the top of the order. Aiden Hoover heads to the plate. He popped out to the pitcher back in the first inning. That was about, he'd like to have that one back. That was about as weak a pop out as you could have. It was, Compton didn't even have to move. 2-0 here on Hoover. Compton has not walked anybody today. I don't believe he's even gotten a 3-ball count on anybody. As that is popped up to the left side. Trevin Sidwell with the put up. And that'll do it for the Cougars. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. The score remains 1-0 North Clay.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Chase Gorettes heads back to the mound. He will face Trevin Sidwell, Will Ballard, and Cooper Lewis. If anybody gets on, we'll see back to the top of the order, Jack Compton. So it's 7, 8, and 9, potential 1. Bouncer, nice snare over at third. A beautiful toss over from Garrett Shoemate to knock out Trevin Sidwell. Beautiful snag. That's the first out of the inning. Here comes Will Ballard. In the second inning, Ballard reached on a walk and was caught stealing. That was right prior to Cooper Lewis got a base hit. The caught stealing. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 the count on Ballard. Ballard, left fielder, is a sophomore, and he strikes out looking. That is strikeout number 2 today for Chase Gorettes. And he turns his attention to Cooper Lewis for strike one. Goretta's getting in a nice little groove going right now. And just wants to make sure the hitters know he's out there. As he threw that one pretty deep inside. He's already hit a couple guys today. They know he's there. Next from Goretta's is fouled out to the right. That looked like that might be hitting Greg's truck. Fouled out to the right again. Like I said, Kenny Hildebrand, Greg Suzuki on the cameras, Abby Springmeyer in the truck here on Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school baseball. Down low. My name is Bruce Dickey. It is the top of the fourth inning. 2 outs, 2-2 the count here on Cooper Lewis. He pops that one to the infield. Easy play for Colton Tockstein. And that'll do it for North Clay. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It remains 1-0 North Clay.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
At Clay County Hospital, we are dedicated to providing quality care for you and your family. Our skilled medical team is committed to your well-being, ensuring that you receive the personalized attention you deserve. From filling your prescriptions at our state-of-the-art pharmacy to a visit with our compassionate behavioral health providers, we're here to support you every step of the way in your journey. Experience the difference at Clay County Hospital, where your health is our priority. Clay County Hospital. Complete care, start to finish.
Welcome back to Lions Field. Here in Ken Mundy, Jack Compton heads out for his fourth inning of work. He'll face Garrett Shoemate, Hudson Moore, and Chase Gorettas. He has given up 1 hit today. No runs. No errors by his teammates or him. And just 1 runner left on base. That was Sebastian Kruger. Through the lineup the first time. Only 1 base runner. Like I was mentioning earlier, I think he's only gone to a 2-ball count on maybe 1 or 2 players. Don't believe he's gotten a 3 on anybody. Compton's having a nice day. As that one starts out inside for Garrett Shoemate. It'll be Shoemate, Hudson Moore, Chase Gorettas, and Luke Shoemate. The Shoemate brothers. Bouncer to third base is foul. Shoemate brothers, twin brothers, juniors on the Cougars squad, along with the Gorettas brothers, senior and a freshman. That one's a strike. As Shoemate faked the bunt. Garrett Shoemate, third baseman. That sun beating right in the face of that right fielder as that's popped up to center. And a late break on it is not going to affect center fielder Colin Schnapper. He puts out Garrett Shoemate. That will bring up Hudson Moore. Moore struck out back in the first, as did Garrett Shoemate. And Moore, a little excuse me swing, trying to half get out of the way. And then the half holy swing up The ball hit the bat, foul. Where are we at for Wabash later this week? Well, on Thursday, I have a couple of volleyball matches for you, I believe, right? Swing and a miss there. No, North Clay baseball. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That is strikeout number 4 for Compton. It'll bring up Chase Gorettis. Now on Thursday afternoon, it'll be Christ Our Rock Lutheran at North Clay, as North Clay's about to round out the regular season. Swing and a miss for Gorettis. Also, volleyball on Thursday night will be down in Albion. Edwards County hosting Fairfield in a big Black Diamond matchup. Those two teams, I believe, are undefeated. 3 teams undefeated in Black Diamond play. Something's got to give. Steve Reich, 3 looking. Strikeout number 5. That'll do it for South Central. In the 4th, we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Score remains 1-0.
Trinity Health and Wellness in Louisville is proud to be the first nurse practitioner-owned clinic and med spa in our area, combining trusted family medical care with proven aesthetic treatments all under one roof. Our practice cares for the whole family. Our med spa offers advanced treatments like laser therapy, injectables, shockwave therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement using pellets, IV therapy, and discounted blood work. We also carry skincare lines and medical supplements. Visit us at trinityhealthandwellness.net.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Top of inning number 5. We'll see the top of the lineup for North Clay. Under head coach John Freck. They're in with a 16-5 record, 6-1 in conference play. This is a conference matchup, the final one of the season. It'll be Compton, followed by Caden Craig, Cody Zimdars, and then Ian Jones if anybody gets on. Jogging back on the baseball, making the running catch nicely done out there by Hudson Moore. As Compton now 0 for 2 on the day. Craig comes up. He's 1 for 2. Had a grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. And then had a base hit to open the third. He was stranded. Boy, he was looking for that fence that time. Woo! That got the breeze going everywhere. 0-2 the count on Caden Craig. Bouncer to the left side. Big hop for Strobel. He gathers and fires. So here comes Cody Zimdars. Zimdars with a hit in the first. That was the RBI that brought in Jack Compton. He flew out to left in the third. Stands in with 2 outs here in the 5th. Gorettis, after throwing 50 pitches in the first, or probably 30 pitches in the first couple of innings, has settled down quite a bit. 30-plus innings, or 30-plus pitches in the first couple of innings. Curveball inside did not come in enough. 3-1 the count here on Cody Zimdars. Curveball did not come inside, or did not across the plate. That'll be a walk. Sends Zimdars to first base. That is only the second walk issued by Gorettes. You got to remember he has hit a couple of batters. So with 2 outs, here comes Ian Jones. Runner goes. Throw down is not in time. So a 2 out, man in scoring position for Jones. Big opportunity for a little bit of insurance here for North Clay. There's strike 2 on Jones. Oh, and 2 the count. Swing and a miss. Got him. That'll do it. North Clay leaves 1. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. The score remains 1-0. North Clay.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action, catch the conversation, Catch TV. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts?
So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning for South Central. It'll be hitters number 5, 6, and 7. Luke Shoemate, Sebastian Kruger, Colton Tockstein. Anybody gets on, we'll see Isaac Gorettes. Jack Compton working on a gorgeous outing. His first pitch is lined to Cody Zimdars. One, two, three, four, 5 strikeouts today for Compton. He has pitched economically, that's for sure. He's only 44 pitches in. Bouncer back to Compton. Easy play. He'll throw to first. Plenty of time to get Kruger. Kruger with the only hit of the day for South Central. And I'll bring up Colton Tockstein. With 2 outs, he flew out to right field back in the second inning. Ended the second inning on a fly to right. One of 4 freshmen in a row in the lineup. 7, 8, 9, 1. A bouncer will stay foul. Major League Baseball, we've already had conclusions in a couple of games today. The Cubs knocked off the Padres to move to 1-0. 1-0 in their series. They lead 1-0 over the Padres. Best 2 out of 3. And Detroit won in Cleveland, 1 on the road as that one gets through, and that got the umpire pretty doggone good. John Parker is going to walk it off as he will hit him in the shoulder. Wonder if it missed the pad. He's got a pretty good pad up there. But you got to remember, Jack Compton is throwing mid-80s. As that one was, that came through hot. And Bob Alexander will come in and talk to his teammate. as John Parker is making sure that he can get circulation down into that right hand. He might have a stinger in that shoulder. Whew, that got him flush. And he's still talking to Kurt Jones and Bob Alexander. They're pointing on his shoulder, and he says he's ready to go. Bob says, you sure? I could go put the pads on if you want me to. And John says, I can do it. I'll be fine. All right. All right, Mr. Alexander says as he heads back to his spot. Mr. Parker gets a big round of applause. How often do you see that? A round of applause for the umpire. 1-2 the count here on Colton Tockstein. He bounces another one foul. Compton on the mound. He has pitched terrifically well. He's given up one hit. That's the only base runner. I don't believe he's got, well, it says 2-2 the count. I don't think it's 2-2. It is 2-2. Abby says so, it's true. And there is the first 3-ball count. It's on Colton Tockstein, the first baseman. Will he look for ball 4? That hit him again. Tockstein fouled another one back, and that one off of Parker again. This one to the chest. Or maybe to the face mask. I think it has the face mask. Thank heavens for face masks. Whew. And I'm certain Mr. Parker is asking Mr. Ingram, hey, why don't you try to catch that? Bouncer to left side gets through for the second hit of the day for South Central. This a 2-out hit. That'll bring up Isaac Gorettis. Tockstein now 1 for 2 on the day. He and Kruger, the lone hits on the day for South Central. As Compton beginning to have a few directional issues, a few control issues. It's 1-0. And he's faking the bunt with 2 outs. The curveball comes right back in on the inside corner. Nice pitch from Compton. 1-1. Fouled that one off 1-2. Isn't even looking over to first. Don't believe he thinks that Tockstein is a threat to run. We're at the bottom of the 5th inning. Now he's looking at Tockstein. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strikeout number 6. That'll do it for the Cougars. Here in the 5th, we'll head to the top of the 6th inning. 1-0 North Clay.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Welcome back to Ken Mundy, Illinois. Home of the Cougars. Lions Field here. As Carter Walden will step in and face Chase Gorettas for the third time. He is 1 for 1. Hit by a pitch and got a base hit. He's been on base twice. He'll be followed by Trenton Ingram, then Trevin Sidwell. Anybody gets on, we'll see Will Ballard. Out to center field, jogging in, and the catch is made by Hudson Moore. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Not quite an hour after we've started. As Trenton Ingram steps in. 1-0 the lead for North Clay. They scored in the top of the first. And both pitchers have been throwing darts since then. Gorettas has given up 4 hits for South Central. Gorettas for South Central has given up 4 hits. Compton for North Clay has given up 2 hits. We're in the 6th inning. There have only been 6 hits so far. And with 1 out, Ingram looks for the 7th hit, and he gets it. An infield hit for the catcher. He gets his first hit of the day. And that will bring out Brody Adair to run for him. Adair, the backup catcher. Got a haircut. Looks good. Swing and a miss by Trevin Sidwell. With 1 out, will Adair think about stealing? You got to know he's sent out there to try to take second. Get in scoring position for Trevin Sidwell. Sidwell's 0 for 2. Flew out to center and then grounded to third. Bouncer to third again. It's going to get through. That's a base hit. Adair will stop at second base with 1 out. The Cardinals have something going. 2 hits, 1 by Ingram, 1 by Sidwell. That will bring up pinch hitter. Ben Suzuki heads to the plate. He'll hit for Will Ballard. And they throw down Adair safe on the steal. Double steal. As Suzuki takes the ball. He has a real chance now. Watches strike 1 go past. Watches strike 2 go past. 1-2 the count on Suzuki. Cooper Lewis is on deck. And it hit him. Third player hit today by Gorettas. And with 1 out, Kurt Jones is going to go talk to his pitcher. Actually, I believe he's mainly going to talk to his fielders, try to make sure they understand how and where to play here on this bases loaded situation. This game has been close. This is an insurance spot for North Clay. They've led 1-0 the whole game. Scored a run in the top of the first inning. There has been nothing to cross the plate for either team since then. And Coach Jones is telling his players, hey, look, he just tapped Shoemate on the chest and says, hey, our big boy here can catch a force out at home. Force out at home. Throw it to the catcher. Luke Shoemate says, I'm ready. Chase Garrett is on the mound, says, I'm ready. Cooper Lewis at the plate is ready. Swings at the first pitch, nothing. Lewis with a base hit in the second. Popped up to first in the fourth. Bases jacked. Bouncer, foul, just past John Freck. North Clay trying to finish up their conference season with a stellar 7-1 record. Would give them a second seed in the upcoming conference tournament. And that one inside on Lewis. One and two. Garetta's fires. Foul back. Top of the order due up behind Garetta's. Or pardon me, behind Lewis. And that one's knocked out to center field. Probably going to get a run in. Adair hadn't gone back to tag. No tag. So, 2 outs. And a chance now for Garetta's to get out of this mess. I think Adair thought that might get down, but he did not get back to tag. Ingram got a base hit, followed by Sidwell with a base hit. Then a hit by pitch. Jack Compton at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He did score a run after he was struck by a pitch back in the first. He has scored the only run of the game. The next from Garetta's, up high. Good eye, say the North Clay fans. Oh, say the South Central fans. This is a big play in the game. Swing and a miss. Foul ball. He got a piece of it. Adair at third. Sidwell at second. Ballard, pretty solid speed at first. Pardon me, yeah, that's Suzuki at first. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Garetta's next. Up high, ball 3. Doesn't have anywhere to put him. There they go. Swinging a base knock through the left side. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. Ball gets away from the left fielder. That's going to allow Compton to move up a base as Suzuki stops at third. So it's a hit and an error. First error of the game. And 2 runs score. Those are both going to be earned. Garetta's angry with himself as Adair came in to score. Sidwell came in to score from second base. Those are both earned, but Compton with a single and an error and going to get a new pitcher. We'll be back with talk about that and plenty more here in the top of the 6th inning. It's 3-0 in favor of North Clay.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Garrett Shoemate checks into pitch. He replaces Chase Gorettas. As it looks like Gorettas moved over to third. And with 2 outs, Shoemate will face Caden Craig. Try to stop the North Clay advance here in this 6th inning. Runners in scoring position. That's knocked out to deep right field, and it is long gone. Caden Craig with a mammoth home run to right field, and that cleared by 25 feet. What a shot by Caden Craig, a 3-run home run. And all of a sudden, what had been a tight 1-0 game is now 6-1. Or 6-0, pardon me, 6-0. 1 run in the first, 5 runs here in the 6th. As Cody Zimdar steps in. Shoemate left one over the plate, and Caden Craig said, "See you later." So, you can close the book on Gorettas. Gorettas goes 6 plus, 5.2 plus, pardon me. A bouncer is going to get in between Gorettas and Hoover. And that'll be the second hit of the day for Zimdars. So Ian Jones is the 9th hitter to come to bat here in the top of the 6th. 5 runs are in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And a hit by pitch. Jones looking for his first hit today. Ground into fielder's choice back in the first. Flew out to the left and then struck out. As that one gets away from Luke Shoemate, Cody Zimdars will head down to second. Wild pitch. Bounced in front of the bag, or in front of the platter. As the wheels wobbling here for the Cougars. Cougars in the blue jerseys. South Central across their chest in white. North Clay in their red pinstripe jerseys with black numerals. North Clay across their chests in black. Three 3-0 the count here to Jones. And he will walk on 4 pitches. So, runners at first and second. The 10th hitter to come to the plate here in the 6th is Carter Walden. Boy, things were just cruising along for South Central and North Clay. And all of a sudden, a 5-run inning, and Carter Walden tried to make it an 8-run inning. With runners at first and second. Zimdars at second. Jones at first. 2 outs. Walden at the plate. Knocks that one out to left center on the jog. The catch made by left fielder Sebastian Kruger. But the damage has been done as North Clay picks up 5 runs on 5 hits. They leave 2. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Now 6-0 North Clay.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score.
I'm trying to think of other words to tell you about that shot by Caden Craig. The wind is blowing in from right, and boy, he fought that wind, and that ball would have been a home run at pretty much any park you go to. From Caden Craig back in the big shot, the 3-run shot in that 6th inning for North Clay. Jack Compton heads out to begin the bottom of the 6th. He'll face Aiden Strobel, number 9 hitter, followed by Aiden Hoover, and then Garrett Shoemate. Anybody gets on, we'll see Hudson Moore. One and two, the count here on Strobel, pardon me. He has gone 0 for 1 today. This is just his second at-bat. Compton has pitched a gem. He's given up just 2 hits, no walks, no hits by pitch, no runs. And strike 3 looking is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next from Compton to Aiden Hoover is out of the zone for ball 1. Hoover has popped out on the infield a couple of times. Pops out to the infield for the 3rd time. That'll be Cody Zimdars on the gather. And with 2 outs, here comes Garrett Shoemate. Garrett came in to finish the sixth inning, and he gave up a home run pretty much on the first pitch he threw. Caden Craig sent that to next week and gave up a hit and a walk before drawing the fly ball from Carter Walden. 6-0 North Clay. 6 runs in the game total, 1 in the first, 5 in the 6th. As that one is lined down the right side, foul. All kinds of people hiding out of the way of that one. I'm glad they could see it. They all have the gloves and hands over their faces. Steve Reich, 3 looking. Strikeout number 8 will head to the top of the 7th inning. North Clay controls 6-0.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. Garrett Shoemate back in for the Cougars on the mound. He will face Trenton Ingram, Trevin Sidwell, Will Ballard. Anybody gets on, we'll see Cooper Lewis. Curveball in for strike. Strike 2. Ingram with a base hit back in the 6th inning as the Cardinals sent 10 hitters to the plate. Carter Walden saddled with that old yoke. He had picked up 2 outs in the inning. Ouch. Shoemate outside a little bit. 1-2. And that one knocked down the third base line. Yeah, it's foul. 6, 7, and 8 here for North Clay. As they got their insurance back in the 6th, that's for sure. North Clay led 1-0 through 5. Picked up a run in the first and went 4 more without doing much, but that one's popped up into short center field. Jogging in, Hudson Moore gathers. In that 6th inning for North Clay, Walden flew to center, and a base hit by Ingram. Infield hit by Ingram, as a matter of fact. Infield hit by a catcher. You don't see that very often. Base hit by Sidwell. Hit by pitch for Ballard. Speaking of hit by pitches, Trevin Sidwell gets hit by a pitch. Fly out for Cooper Lewis, and then a single for Compton. Scored a couple. And a 3-run dong for Caden Craig. And made the 5 runs scored by North Clay in that top of the 6th. They enjoy a 6-0 lead here in the 7th. Ben Suzuki remains in the game for Will Ballard. As Shoemate tries to keep Sidwell close over there at first base. Cuts down, he's wind. One and one the count, 1 out. Suzuki came in, was hit by a pitch. Cougars pitching has now struck 4 hitters. Curveball low. 2-2 the count. We're in the top of the 7th inning. North Clay leads 6-0. No runner. Strike 3 looking. Nice pitch there by Garrett Shoemate. So, pinch hitter will be Colin Schnepper. Well, batting for himself now instead of Cooper Lewis hitting for him. Swing and a miss. Yankees lead Boston in the third, 1-0, if you folks are paying attention to the major leagues. Cubs already won today, as did the Tigers. Each of those series are best of 3 in the wild card round. Best of 5 in the divisional, best of 7 in the NLCS, ALCS, and World Series. Who's going to win it? Everybody keeps saying the Dodgers or the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. This is Schnepper's first at-bat today. Swing and a miss. Got him. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. And the Cougars need 6 to tie, 7 to win. Back after these.
Florida Savings Bank, we make loans to all types of businesses. We can do it all. We've always been known for home loans, but now we do offer fixed rates and home equity lines of credit.
I like doing mortgage loans, especially the first-time home buyers that have never owned their own house before. Get to see the excitement on their face when it's all said and done, when they actually own their own house.
There's so much I like about the bank, community-minded, great products, great services, just a great place to bank.
Since 2004, Ed Lewis Trucking has been moving America forward. Family owned and built on values that matter. Reliability, hard work, and service you can count on. From dry van freight to dump and hopper bottoms, plus top tier truck maintenance in their state-of-the-art shop that's open to all truckers, not just their own fleet. They're growing stronger, expanding with their recent acquisition of McKinney Trucking, but never losing sight of what drives them. It's Ed Lewis Trucking, family driven, service proven. Call Ed Lewis Trucking at 618-686-3555.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will.
Jack Compton heads out to finish what he started. 69 pitches in. He'll face Hudson Moore, Chase Gorettes, and Luke Shoemate. Anybody gets on, we'll see Sebastian Kruger as South Central needs base runners. Moore 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As that one is ball 1-1. Compton still touching the 80s here, 70 pitches in. Bouncer back to Compton. He knocks it down, fires it across for the out. So here comes Gorettes, also 0 for 2. Compton has pitched beautifully. Has only given up 2 hits today. No runs, 2 hits. No, it's a clean slate for North Clay. No errors to this point. As that one bounces back off the foul. Compton fires. Took a little off of that one, 74 miles an hour here in the 7th inning. As Gorettes looking for his first hit of the day. South Central needs base runners. down by 6 runs. North Clay with 1 in the first and 5 in the sixth. Bouncer to the left side is well foul. Goretta's pitched well for about 5 innings for South Central, but that 6th inning he had difficulty keeping fellows off the base paths for North Clay. North Clay finally brought out the bats. And a line shot to Cody Zimdars for the second out. Zimdars at shortstop, gathers. That'll bring up Luke Shoemate, the catcher, with 2 outs. As Compton basically trying to pull a Greg Maddox. What's the stat they've created for Greg Maddox? Shutout with fewer than 100 pitches. That's pitch number 80 right there for Compton. Pardon me, 79 for Compton. How would you do a high school Maddox? Nice gather by Zimdars. He fires across, and that'll do it. Wow, that was a heck of a smooth play by Cody Zimdars. That will do it. The North Clay Cardinals knock off the South Central Cougars 6-0. South Central falls to 6-13 on the season. 1-7 in conference play, as that concludes conference play here in the fall. They don't play it in the spring, so that concludes conference play until the tournament starting Friday night for South Central. It'll be Monday for North Clay. No runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for the Cougars. As Compton goes 7 innings, no walks, 2 hits. Only left 2 hitters on base. What a sterling day for Jack Compton. How many strikeouts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strikeouts on the day in the win for Compton. Again, 0 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for North Clay. They had 6 runs on 9 hits, no errors, 9 left on base. As Goretta's went 5 2/3, he gave up for Goretta's for South Central went 5 2/3, gave up 5 runs. All 5 were earned on 7 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He did hit 3 batters, and that hurt him. Garrett Shoemate came in the 6th, went 1 1/3, gave up picked up a couple of strikeouts, walked 1, 1 run, 2 hits. And 1 hit by pitch. That 1 run, the long home run by Caden Craig. He put it out in the trees out on the right side. That's the longest shot I have seen this season. Terrific smash there for Caden Craig. The Cardinals move to 17-5 on the season, 7-1. They conclude their conference schedule at 7-1. Again, 6 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and 9 left on base for the Cardinals. What do we have going on later this week? On Thursday, we'll have North Clay baseball again. This Christ Our Rock Lutheran takes on the Cardinals in non-conference play at 4:30 at Louisville at North Clay High School. I believe Josh will be there. I'll be down in Edwards County Thursday night, Fairfield at Edwards County for volleyball, that at 6 p.m. Hey, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We certainly have enjoyed bringing you high school baseball here on Wabash Catch TV for all of us at Wabash. My name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you today's final score. North Clay knocks off South Central 6-0. So long from Lions Field and Ken Mundy.